You tuned in to Let's Yap About It. Even though I don't talk, but he got something to say. Stuck emotions out now.
Tune in to Let's Yap About It. This ain't no podcast, it's a problem cast. I go out of man Fairfield, Texas, very home. Hey man, tell your baby mama I'm looking for her. Tell your wife I'm looking for her. That's what it is, man. Let's Yap About It, man. This ain't no podcast, it's a problem cast. Fat motherfucker pimp, let's go, man.
Yeah. Let's yap about it. Yeah. Let's yap about it. Yap About It podcast. Starring Raw Bass. Let's yap about it. Yeah. Let's yap about it. Let's yap. Let go. Let's yap. We in the mix. Fit Too Savage. Let's yap about it. Content was so living, had to pray for all of my children. Now the whole world be listening. Talk to niggas from prison. Spoke how they was living, how the COs be tripping. Rappers losing on the back end because promoter dudes keep dipping. Seen the show when the dude started out of bloods, then start crippin'. Stripper niggas stop tipping, out of game niggas stop flipping. Bad attitude, so he had to move just to keep his ass out of prison. Seen a show about a young hoe, fucked on a sister, man, no apology. Let's yap about it. If the bitch come around me, she can holler at me. Check my Instagram, she was following me, cause she knew I be where them dollars be. Rapid funds, but I keep it going, I fuck you up, no apologies. Fit Too Savage, savage like music.
What's up? We back at it again. We are back in the place to be, man. I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight. You already know what time it is. It don't stop. Yes, sir. We have so much to talk about tonight, man. There's so many things in the news. And tonight's subject, without further ado, is Are Black Men Under Attack? Man, we have so much to cover tonight, man. There's been so much in the news. I want to send my condolences, rest in peace, to Frankie Beverly. Passed away at the age of 77 years old. One of the most prolific music writers and instrumentation. One of the best artists that we've ever seen of our generation. Frankie Beverly, you know he gets played at the cookouts. Know he gets played at a lot of family functions, a lot of business stuff. All over the world. His music is relatable all over the world. He passed away at the age of 77 years old. That is something that's heartfelt. My condolences go to his family. And then also, I have to give much love and much respect. Rest in peace to James Earl Jones. He passed away at the age of 93. As you know, he was in Coming to America. He was the voice of Darth Vader. He was the voice, I believe, in The Lion King 2 as well. So, a man that had paved the way for many actors, and also an actor in Roots as well. So we must not forget those people that laid down the foundation for a lot of artists and a lot of people that are in the movie industry today. They paved the way, man, and I have to give much love and respect to those that paved the way across the board. Oh, yes, sir. there's been so much in the news. We definitely gonna talk about this tonight. Shannon Sharp getting caught giving the mile high salute. Uncle Shay Shay was clapping a woman's cheeks and cracking her back like a king crab on Instagram Live, and it got the internet streets talking. Man, what a day! What a day! We also gonna cover Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. Who do you think won and why? Tonight we go in and we detail what was said and what was lies and what was truth. We're gonna definitely tap in today. If you want to speak on whatever, you already know the link is already in my bio. The link is actually going to be in the chat. I'm about to put that there, and you can chime in. You can say who you think won, who you feel is actually going to be the next president, whether it's Kamala or Trump. Man, y'all weigh in. I'd love to hear y'all voices. Also, we're going to talk about the Tyreek Hill situation, who he was arrested outside the stadium. Tyreek Hill was arrested outside the stadium. He was pulled over for a traffic stop for speeding, and it led to him being placed face down on the ground, handcuffed and detained. We're going to get into details about that. But I also want to talk about this too, and I got to speak on it. Charles Barkley weighs in on the arrest of Tyreek Hill. Why is it that every time something happens to black people, especially a black man, in white media always sends its black media to smooth over and change the focus of conversation when civil rights are violated? We gonna get into that today. We also gonna cover Tyrese arrested over alleged non-payment of child support. Tyrese was arrested over refusing to end his child support payments to his ex. He is ordered to pay about $73,000 to avoid jail time. Ridiculous at this point. Ridiculous. And speaking of, too, we're going to get into the Jenny Mae forcing Jeezy to pay up. Jeezy is filed for divorce, and there's so much negative energy around him surrounding this prenuptial agreement that she signed, and now she's trying to force Jeezy to fork up as much as $500,000. This is becoming ridiculous. And then we're going to get into this, too. Deshaun Watts is being sued for $1 million. He's back in the news again. The Cleveland Browns quarterback is being accused of being butt naked in the room of a woman he was dating and demanding a massage. You know, this ain't the first time that he's been in the news for this. So now here we go again, second round. And then we also want to talk about this. Woman goes viral for leaving man after 30 days. Woman goes viral after she divorces her husband and he gets fired in 30 days. She left and then takes chances with his friends. We're going to get into a lot of this tonight. Like I say, if you want to call in, by all means, you see the link that's going to be in the chat. I'm about to put that in there right now. And like I say, man, it's all about y'all and about what y'all want to talk about. And I'm here for it tonight. So let's get straight to it. I want to talk about this right now, and I feel like this needs to be talked about. And this has been a trending topic today. Shannon Sharp gets caught giving the mile high salute. Uncle Shay Shay was clapping a woman's cheeks on live. Now I want to ask this question to y'all. Do you think, as he said, it was hacked? He said his Instagram live was hacked. Do y'all believe that it was hacked, or do you feel like this was purposely placed? Now I'm gonna give my 2 cents on the situation, right? Me personally, there's no way that you can hack Instagram. And the reason why I'm feeling that way is because there are too many things that you have to do before you get on live. Now, there had been rumors circulating that he was allegedly, you know what, we ain't got to say it, by his tendencies, him being, he's been the meme for the last couple of months. And I think that those rumors have boiled over to the point where he wanted to get something out there and get a message sent out to the people. However, to feel as if he's a man's man. You know what I'm saying? Now, everybody else feels like there could have been many other ways of him blatantly saying it nonetheless. But this is out now. And I want to actually play the footage, and I want y'all to hear that. And like I say, this doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. I feel that it wasn't hacked, and I felt like he purposely did this. But y'all check this out, and y'all tell me what y'all think. I'm gonna play the footage.
Papa, I love it. Yes, baby. Yes, Papa. Oh, shit.
It is. Now I'm gonna say this. By some opinion, some people be like, yeah, this is business. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely taking her to Pound Town. You know what I'm saying? Definitely beating them cakes up, aka clapping them cheeks. Nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Some may be like, at the end of the day, you know, you always got the politically correct people. They may feel like this.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
But nonetheless, I would say, hey man, at the end of the day, I feel as if, you know, there's too many things that you have to do on the live. But I felt like he wanted to silence the rumors, silence all the negativity that has been going around, especially surrounding him, when it comes to that, you know what, situation that everybody is questioning him about. But nonetheless, this solves all the problems. And this is right here. Hey, at the end of the day, this solved the truth of the matter. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you know what I'm saying, aka Seven Sharp. So at the end of the day, I feel like I say, there's too many things that you have to do to get on live for you to actually know. Because guess what? At the end of the day, he had about 5,000 people on there, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, hey, you know, trust me, with 5,000 people online, definitely celebrities that check in and tap in online. You know, those rumors were silenced and all things were answered there. So shout out to Shay, you know what I mean? But I want to get more in depth to this situation. And like I told you, the chat is up. Y'all can get in there. Um, I want to talk about this. Donald Trump versus Kamala Harris. Who do you think won the debate? Tonight we're gonna go in and go into details of what was said and what was lies and what was true. Now, me, I don't have a position specifically on Kamala Harris or Donald Trump. Um, as you've seen in the details, I paid attention closely to what was said and what wasn't said. And one of the things that I wanted to address was policies, things specifically for African Americans. But I really want us to understand that things will not be effective for African Americans until we get to the point of putting our money where our mouth is, literally in the sense of lobbying. I'm talking about actually going down to where the mayor, the city council, and all the people that make the effective changes within Congress. We have to get our dollars together. I don't understand. We're looking at two people that are working in the interest of corporations. Who do you think is the better fit for this country? Who do you fit? Because here's the thing, it doesn't just stop at voting. It does not just stop at voting. It doesn't just stop there. You have to do the due diligence and the research of policies and what's going on. You can go to the government website, it's there about legislation and laws that are being passed. But I don't want to get off topic. I want to talk about specifically about the things that Trump said as far as him denying the Project 2025. However, if you read and you listen closely, there's a lot of double speak. A lot of things that were written on that Project 2025 is a testing grounds to see what is acceptable in society, right? Now, Now, by all means, police should not be granted immunity. And as many people that we've seen in these situations time and time again, hence Tyreek Hill's situation, a lot of that, no. There are too many police that are fuck ups. Point blank pain is simple. There are too many police that are fuck ups that could actually end the lives of people who actually have this mindset. I want you to understand something. People in the police department who have the mindset of wanting to kill somebody, especially if you can get a free kill off of an African American. And I know it's a touchy subject, but it is the truth. We've seen it time and time again. Trayvon Martin, Sean Bell, and Diallo Amadou, and these are people that have passed way back in the 2000s before social media was just as relevant as it is today. He said that he accepted some things that were good on that. Now, for me, for somebody to say that, you probably didn't read that all the way in its entirety on Project 2025. I don't think he did. I think what he did was somehow he probably gave him the Reader's Digest version. But overall, as a human being, you have to watch what you put out into the world, because a lot of things that was on that bill was not socially acceptable. And I'll be damned if I socially accept anything that is unbecoming of putting my culture and putting my people first. I want to say this too. Also, when Kamala Harris was talking about giving opportunities and loans, I did like that. I did like the fact that if that was one of her proposals and one of the things that she wanted to change, I did take a listener's ear. I want to know specifically, who is that for? And will African Americans have access to creating their own businesses? As we've seen I believe, and I don't want to misquote, about the Wells Fargo actually not allowing and having racial discrimination against African Americans, and then actually negotiating home prices at 3 and 4 and 5 times the normal rate. I want to see if there's going to be a committee specifically designed to see the traction of African Americans who will be able to get those loans. Because now with everybody else being able to come into this country, I want to see, where do African Americans fit in this country as far as her in that proposal. That sounds like a good thing, but who is this specifically going to? And I want you to understand why I'm asking that. It's because we've already known the last since freedom has been here, quote unquote, what businesses have been established in America? What percentages of African American businesses have thrived? What percentage of African Americans have been afforded the opportunity of creating a safe space? And when I say a safe space of business to where it can be conducted, not just here in the United States of America, but being able to have a level of commerce to be go back and forth between Africa and African Americans here in America. See, me, I like to be in detail. See, the thing is, they didn't do a due diligence of asking questions, and with having a white counterpart asking these type of neutral, down the middle questions, I have to do the research, and I have to look at the person that's asking these questions. Are they in the interest of African Americans? And that's what I'm saying. In the detail, I didn't see anything specifically going towards it. Now, I did catch a listener's ear when she brought up some of those important points. But however, I want to see in the end of where that money's going to. They also talked about the Venezuelan gangs. Well, Trump talked about the Venezuelan gangs and things like that of that nature. That's cool. There are some people that have came over. There is some truth to what he said about them bringing not bringing their best people, but bringing the most violent and the most criminal active people over here. Now, I will say this. Now, if you don't have a camera, if you could do the due diligence, I want to know. And I hope that this does go across the board to want to find out what's going on in Chicago, what's going on in Cleveland, what's going on in these small towns where these people are. I want to hear the specifics. And most of the time when you hear these stories, it can be used as propaganda to push a political point. However, there is a certain level of truth to that, because one thing a person says cannot be debunked. You have to go to the source of the people. And right now, with the immigration situation, right now going on in this country, of having people that are here, what is their purpose? Is their purpose is to integrate Is their purpose is to build? Is there a foundation to create, or is just something just more propaganda to just fluff people? Because we know at the end of the day that they want these people votes. That's where they're granting them opportunities. And when I said go back to the business part, if they're granting them so much opportunity, how the fuck are African Americans supposed to be able to fit in this country and have a fighting chance in building their businesses too? I want to know. But I actually want to bring somebody up. Listen, I want to bring somebody up, none other than my guy. I'm gonna bring him up here right now,
Oh, yeah.
right now. You know what I'm saying? We got to get to the brass tacks of things, man. It's so much going on in the country, and I got to bring him up.
What's the topic, man? Where we at, man?
Man, we talking about the Kamala and the Trump debate that went on, and it was something serious, man. And I want you to weigh in on this.
Mudslinging, non-factual propaganda. You can stop me when any moment. Man, it was a shit show, man. It was a whole lot of personal attacks versus attacking the actual issues that the American people are concerned about. And they showed you more than ever that the power never relies on the president. You know what I'm saying? Like they showed you right then and there. It's a puppet game, puppet masters. Even the stuff that Trump pointed out, you could tell this is not things that he went and researched himself. That he spewed out, with the cats and the dogs. It was like somebody told him, "Hey, run with this," and he just took it. With Kamala, the same thing. A lot of stuff she just spewed out, even about Trump. It was just like you could tell it was rehearsed. PR people stepped in. It's like nobody said, "Hey, man, hold on, let me put the script down and let me talk to the people and get them some hope." Because that's all the president actually does is sell hope. Because they can't really make change for real. They promote change, but actually making a change, they can't. So I feel like, man, it was a bunch of hoopla. But guess what? 67 million people tuned in to the point that, yeah, they want them to return and do a second debate because guess what? It was comical. The only clips that we see are the comical clips. The dogs. Her making jokes about his rally and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nothing is none of the clips are like concrete about how we pushing the country forward, right? So when you got countries like China, Russia, all these other countries that sit around and they watching, man, they licking their chops because the country is divided. And then you chose to do this the night before 9/11, and then y'all come together on 9/11, shake hands. But it's like, man, the country already divided.
I think, and here's the thing though. A lot of times what we don't understand is when we actually deal with policy, when we're talking policy specifics, that the thing about that is detail. And that's what they didn't get into last night was specific details. And that right there is a mental disturbance, not just for myself, but for others around the world that actually want to take this thing serious. And it seemed like you said it was just a free for all. And to me, it was a disrespect to the American people because guess what? There are a lot of concerns. There are a lot of questions that did not get answered whatsoever in that
At
debate
all.
last night.
At all. No, it was a bunch of ducking and dodging. Nobody answered anything. Secondly, if you look at the full scope of everything, like take like I said, it was a bunch of mudslinging, it was a bunch of he say, she say. Nobody actually dove into any policies that made you feel like, she talked about medication for, the old people, she capping this off and stuff like that. But not to sound harsh, like, the old people on their way out, like, what's going to affect us that get up and go to work every day?
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people that's on a fixed income, okay, that's cool, I get it. Because you pretty much have them in the box anyway. They're on a fixed income. They getting Social Security, whatever you kind of know. But like, what about the entrepreneurs? What about the working person that get up every day, go to work? They got to spend X amount of dollars on gas. They got to contemplate, damn, can I spend $15 on lunch today? Why is lunch $15? And then if I want to spend $5 on lunch, I got to go somewhere unhealthy like McDonald's, Wendy's, you know, places like that to get a $5 meal. Versus, you know, being able to just go wherever I want to go because everything is skyrocketing. Everything is, you know, the prices are outrageous right now. Nobody really put in play on what's going to be done about that. All they talked about was abortion. They talked about border walls. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying these are not serious matters. But when I wake up in the morning, an abortion is the furthest thing from my mind. When I wake up in the morning, a border wall is the furthest thing from my mind. Because it literally costs $20 just to wake up. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up in the morning, you leave out your house, gas, breakfast, you already $20 in the hole. And tell me this, that's not even your first hour. Well, that's your first hour of being awake. Most people are not even making $20 an hour.
Come on, man.
So what's going to be done about that? That's what I care about. I don't care about the hoopla and all that old shit because at the end of the day, Kamala, you're not about to be pregnant no time soon, so you can give a damn about an abortion. You know what I'm saying? Trump, you 80 years old, you can give a damn about a motherfucking border because guess what? Ain't no illegal aliens taking over the jobs you got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they try to throw these little micro problems at us. Like, oh yeah, we should just care so much about them, and it's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because if you care that much about immigration, okay, then hire some more people for ICE. Go round these motherfuckers up. Go do that. You know what I'm saying? Put a plan in place to round them up and get them wherever you're trying to go get them at. If you care so much about abortions, hey man, y'all got what's the little spot? What it's called?
Planned Parenthood.
Right. Hey man, look, have at it, man. However you want to do it. Like that's what, but your average working American could care less about that right now, man.
Absolutely.
Like it's people it's people that had to decide tonight what they're gonna eat because we need to ration this out because I need to make sure I got gas for the rest of the week and today is on a Wednesday.
Come on, man.
So let's get out the bullshit. Let's talk about some real shit, man.
And this is where I want to talk to us culturally, right? I think culturally we got to understand that we do need each other, and for us to be divided as far as men and women in this gender war that's going on, especially when it comes to us African Americans, we need each other now more than ever. And if those of those things that they talked about in the debate are going elsewhere other than African Americans, how are we going to establish ourselves as a legacy if we keep pulling each other away from each other with the negative mindset and then what's being fed into these internet algorithms as far as social media to keep us at a disadvantage, to keep us at a separation? How the hell we gonna make it? Because we already know that it takes with one person, they're already struggling. If you're not at the $60,000 range or above that, you're already in the poverty setting. So what makes you think that you're going to be able to keep up? You have to combine together. And see, here's the thing about that. They knew this centuries ago. When they started putting these things into place, they were already thinking the steps ahead of the game. So as a black man, I need a black woman. And as a black woman, you should need a black man in order to live, not just to pay bills and die.
Right. Or not to just say, oh, I paid my house off. So I give it to my ungrateful grandkids who gonna end up settling anyway and all that. Like, nah, like that ain't what it's about. It's not.
I think African Americans at this debate should be watching very closely to understand each other of how much we need each other. And shout out to the black man and shout out to the black woman too, man.
Oh yeah, your vote matter. It just don't matter in this election.
No.
So that's the problem. We worry about the wrong election. You know what I'm saying? We worry about the presidency, the goddamn me presidency, and shit. We need to be focused on, you know what I'm saying, everything else that lead up to this. You
Yeah.
saying, but nobody's talking about that. Who we got in the House? Who we got in the Senate? You know what I'm saying? Because reparations could have been on the table if we voted for the right goddamn motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But we ain't doing it.
I think we need to be studying this, and I think also as we're talking about this economy, we need to be studying how much is being made in our homes, how much is being lost in our homes. What are we
Right.
wasting? What are we gaining? What is our profit net margin? What are we doing specifically? And that's the one thing that Malcolm X talked about us doing numbers. We like to talk about numbers when it adds up, but when it subtracts, we like to get away from it. When we divide it, we like to get away from it. Nah, bro, we
Right.
got to get back to the foundation of knowing what's what, who's
Right.
who, what's going on in our goddamn household.
Right. And I mean, are we truly doing numbers even at the polls? Are we
Come
doing
on.
numbers? You know, anyway, like all black people care about is who gonna be the
You
mayor
are now about to
and who
witness
gonna be
the
the president.
strength of street knowledge.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's looking at these senators, you know, people that can really bring change. Like we overlooking it. Like we don't get into those elections. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, yo, we can vote the president we want in there, but if the House and the Senate is against him, what good does that do for us? Because it's not a dictatorship. So I think a lot of people don't understand how democracy works, and that's why they just feel like, okay, when the president got in there, he just bullshit. Oh, Obama didn't do nothing for black people. You know, he only did this and this for gays and all that. But who was in there? Who did he have the battle against? Because a lot of people don't talk about it. Reparations was on the table.
And I want to send a special shout out to Tariq Nasheed.
Reparations was on the table.
Tariq Nasheed is actually pushing that forward with the FBA. It's actually on the table in California. Shout out to him because he's doing as much as he possibly can. So let that be the foundation. So shout out to him, man, for real, for real. But I want to talk about this, and it leads up to the things about that, which was in that Project 2025. This specifically, Tyreek Hill was arrested outside of the stadium. Tyreek Hill was pulled over for a traffic stop for speeding, and it led to him being placed face down on the ground, handcuffed, and for detainment, man. What do you think about this situation, bro? I want to know your insight on that. They got to know what's going on with that situation. And it was a disturbing situation, especially when you're on the way to a football game. But before we do anything, I want to play the footage.
I say, look, hold up. Check it out, though. He did say, play the footage. Go ahead, play the footage.
I'm going to play the footage, man. I want y'all tell me, y'all get in the chat, y'all tell me what y'all think. Guilty, not guilty. We're going to go from there. Let's do it.
Hey, keep your window down. Don't tell me what. Keep your window down. I'm gonna get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me your ass. Get out of the car. Give me your ass. We'll break that freaking window. Get out of the car. I'm gonna get out. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 Damn. What part of blood are you doing this? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, dude. I'm getting arrested. I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn, twin. When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand?
I'm getting out.
You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too late.
All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey.
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying.
Bro.
What a situation. What a situation. What a situation, man.
And how that would have played out if he wasn't who he was.
I'm so sick of seeing certain situations that are so calm turn into nasty situations like this. And it to me, I feel like this purposely happens. And I'm saying on a grand scale of things to keep us in place for us to know exactly who we are and what we are.
Yeah, it's a reminder.
Yeah.
It's a what the NBA like to call a heat check. When you get to the big three, they call it a heat check.
Mm-hmm.
Just to show like, oh yeah, I still got it.
Oh
Because let me
yeah.
tell you this, man, and I'm gonna let you do your thing. But look, Tyreek said today, yeah, I'm wrong. I didn't roll down the window, but that's because I'm human. I feel like why y'all just dry stopping me, right? I'm telling you right now, if that was Tom Brady or any other of the white guys, it wouldn't happen like that. Just like it's crazy, like this school shooter, right? This nigga got a day in court. You know, if that was a black teenager and shooting, knocking people's heads off, you know, like they gonna always put it in your face like makeup, man. Like, look at the kid who did the shooting, right? The judge was talking to him and sympathized with him. So they saying, oh, he got picked on, blase, blase. Now they're trying to paint a narrative to where it's like, okay, well, people was messing with him because he was gay or whatever the case may be, whatever. Just like when the white cop went into the wrong hotel. I mean, went into the wrong apartment and killed the girl,
Mm-hmm.
and the judge got off the stand and went and combed her hair. The black judge went and got off the stand and combed her hair and all that. It's like I can't remember the name of it, but it was like an act, and they were saying like some of these stuff is like trauma
Ritual.
actors.
Yeah. See, and it's funny that you say that because um and I want to bring this up. Keenan, you know what I'm saying, Keno, a young voice of the people, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give him a round of applause. He commented, he said, they
When tonight,
said,
oh yeah, I see him.
he
Yeah,
said, they said, you move when I tell you to move, not when you want to. He a grown man. Laugh out loud. That's crazy. And that is the truth. A lot of them don't understand and respect a man being a man. But a lot of times with the police department, and let's be honest, they look at us as subhuman. They look at us as subhuman. They think that the voice of reasoning is a voice of disrespect to them. You know what I'm saying? On
right.
all levels. And that's where I know I've had those experiences of where officers have talked down to me. But the thing is, I'm a man at the end of the day. The only thing that gives you the right is the state. Other than that, you would not talk to me like that on the street. You would not
Yeah,
talk to me.
without that badge, you a bitch and a half, man.
Man, come on, man. Talk to him, man.
You know what I'm telling you? Man, listen. We was in the county before I called China. We in the county. It used to be them CO, them white shirts. Oh, they used to handle the shit out of niggas in them. And I remember when I touched down, I was in Walmart on Wallaceville. I ran into one of them. You know what I'm saying? He recognized me instantly. Curled up like a shrimp. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't like that in real life. They know what they got back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect the ones that really like that. I done had laws coming up and say, man, look, I'll take this uniform shirt off. I'll box into one of you niggas. And I done seen them line that shit up. You know what I'm saying? But all that hiding behind something, now, like, and you just see it too much, man. And as much as I'm gonna say it out loud. I'm probably gonna vote for Trump. Yeah, just because people out. But he's one of them too, though. You know, he gonna hide behind something. Trump can talk this shit. Trump ain't finna get out there with nobody. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I'm gonna ride with the Most High. If a woman can't speak in church, if a woman gotta wait till after church to ask her husband what the pastor said, that's biblical. That's the scripture. It said the woman can't even speak in the church. She gotta wait till after, go ask her husband, what was the breakdown there? A woman ain't made to be led to be in charge. I'm not saying they're not capable of it. It's some smart women out here. That's not what I'm saying. So I don't want no women to feel offended. Like, oh, you incapable of. That's not what I'm saying. Check this out. I'm capable of raising a child by myself. That doesn't mean that's the natural order. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we do stuff that's against our order. That don't make it right. You could take a lion, put it in a certain environment, and only feed it vegetables. And it'll survive off vegetables. But that's not what that lion is intended to do. It's a carnivore. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. A woman ain't made to lead. A woman actually wants to be soft and submissive. They play hard, they do all that, but in reality, they want to be led.
Absolutely, man.
And no matter what they say, oh, it ain't no gender roles. Oh, we in 2024, it ain't like that. Check this out. If I'm in the kitchen cooking on Sunday with an apron on me, and she out there mowing the lawn, regardless, we can say it's 2024 all we want. We know that shit ain't right, man. Something ain't add up. You know, if I'm laid up in the bed, she out there taking out the trash, or hey, if somebody kicked down the door, and I'm upstairs, and I say, oh, baby, somebody downstairs. She get the gun and she run downstairs. Something ain't right about this. But you know what? Only me, you, Charleston White, and a handful of others don't stand on that old law and say it like it's supposed to be done, man. We gonna run the others all day long, and that's what it is.
Man,
you heard?
So be it. So let it be written. So let it be done.
Huh?
Son, come on, man. Yeah. Come on. Now, I want to say this, man, and I gotta say this, man. And speaking of, when we talked about that, I want to weigh in on this too. And I want to attack this, and I gotta attack this, man. Charles Barkley, man, he weighed in on it. And like I say, man, why is it that every time something happens to us and there's a focus point on driving a point with
they go to Charles Barkley,
men, man, they always want to smooth things over and change the focus and change the narrative. But I want to say this, and I want y'all to, you can send it to him. I don't personally give a damn. Ain't nobody above scrutiny. I don't give a fuck how much money you make. But I gotta say this, man, and this is straight up for real. And I'm about to say something.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
First of all, Charles Barkley, I want you to know that you a bitch ass nigga. All you need to do is sit back and shut the fuck up about a lot of shit that be going on. Personally, you are detached from society. You don't have anything to do with the relevancy of African Americans coming up in an impoverished situation, much less in any situation that we are encountering on a day-to-day basis. You talk too fucking much. You need to sit back, focus as an NBA analyst, and leave the political shit to the people that actually are do the due diligence of doing the fucking work. I've never seen you advocate for black men. I have never seen you put in the work as far as even standing on the front lines when it comes to adjusting shit. And I'm going to say it once and I'm going to say it twice, and this is my third time saying it. Charles Barkley, you need to shut the fuck up, sit down, understand legislation and understand situations, especially like Tyreek Hill. Just because he's black does not mean that he's incorrect. And at the end of the day, you don't stand for nothing anyway, because I feel like, and this is the truth and this is the honest truth, I feel like Charles Barkley, even if it came to a confession and he didn't do it, his punk ass would admit to something that he didn't do.
Right. Man,
he's a part of the go along, get along gang. And to me, yes, I would tell him straight in his face, he a bitch ass nigga. Once a bitch ass nigga, once you show me shit like that, I'll never ever see. Those are the type of people you gotta watch, because them are the type that when it came to the revolution, them boys would always choose the other side over ours, man.
Oh
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Hold on, read Kennan's second comment.
Hold on. He said, what did he say? He said, Kamala with a beta white boy, though she got his nuts in the purse, can't tell her nothing. Absolutely.
Yeah. Kamala with a white man. I'll check this out. Like, they try to make it look like Trump said something. And look, I'm eating. I got cooked for tonight. I got some good food over here for checking. They try to make it like Trump said something racist when he said, I don't know if she's black. She's been claiming Indian and Asian all these years. She never associated herself with black. Now all of a sudden she didn't pick up this accent. She using terminologies. She talking about straightening hair. She doing all that. But when you actually look at her, man, she wouldn't fit in with the aunties and grandmas, man.
Man, come on, man.
And then she ain't got no regular white hood. She got an ish. No, I ain't gonna say the real. I don't want to get us banned. But yeah,
Look, hold on. Keenan said, oh, he got something to say. Keenan says Charles Barkley loved them bunnies, which you expect. Absolutely.
exactly. Let me tell you something. I never met a black man in my life, even if his name was Charles, went by the name Chuck. Yeah, Charles been sold out. When Charles said, or Chuck rather, when he said about Trayvon Martin, he was like, man, if I was George Zimmerman, I would have shot Trayvon Martin too. You know he said that, right?
Oh, man.
He said he seen him with the hoodie. He said he seen him with the hoodie the whole night. He said he would have shot him too. And they put him on the forefront for a reason. They got Charles and Oprah working together, Charles and Gail working together. Charles don't speak for us. Again, you from Alabama, got a white wife. You don't relate to nothing we own, man. You been rich 80% of your life. Come on, bro. You funny to watch on NBA on TNT. You know you and Shaq. It's funny to watch y'all niggas go back and forth, but you don't relate, dog. And you know I know everybody hating on Kendrick Lamar, but when Super Bowl go on and he perform that They Not Like Us, oh yeah, that's speaking to the whole white community, man. The white community gonna be sitting there jamming it, but I'm glad I know the true meaning of it.
Yeah. Look here, man. Keenan says you politically align yourself with what you like to lay down with, and he likes bunny. He like bunnies. He's not like us, man. Absolutely, man. You telling the truth, bro. You telling the
Hey,
truth.
they got Dr. Umar. He gonna be on the 20v1. He told him don't even bring no snow bunnies on there, man. They ain't going.
Look,
They ain't going for it.
now I want to talk about this, man, and I gotta get into this, man. Like I say, I feel like we under attack. We got Tyrese arrested over alleged non-payment. Tyrese was arrested over refusing to end child support payment to his ex. He is ordered to pay $73,000 to avoid jail time. Man, listen, if y'all want to come in and chime on this, do you think that is enough of $20,000 a month, or do you think that or are we complaining too much? I really want to know, man. Man, please chime in on this.
Listen, that's all right. Man, if I'm Tyrese, I'd have threw my hands behind my back too, man. But I'm telling you right now, it ain't nothing a newborn baby doing with 20,000. You ain't finna try to give me for no 60,000, man.
I want to make a point, and I want to talk about this in this situation. I want to bring this point up that I wanted to talk about, man. And the word of the day is this right here. And this has to do with a lot. It's a Jezebel spirit.
Oh, yeah.
A manipulative,
I
chaotic
just
sex.
spirit out here.
Man, a manipulative, chaotic, sexual, promiscuous person that lives carefree, despises wisdom and discipline and anything of structure and order in the teachings and the biblical principles of God, man. I want to say something about that. When you look at most of these
Rob, you touching
people,
souls right now. You don't even know.
man, listen, at the end of the day, when I look at these type of people that are in the media and doing these type of things, you look at the Khaleesi's of the world, you look at the Jenny Mays, and all of these people, they share a common thing, a certain level of fakeness. And I'm talking about fakeness to the point where they how can you sit there and talk about love and care and things on the Real Talk and on all these shows, but then you go into the courtroom and become a completely different person? That's fake to me. That's phony to me. Because at the end of the day, if you really cared about your life and your legacy, then you wouldn't be trying to destroy a man's, especially financially, when he has to provide for your child. And we all know $20,000 is more than enough. And guess what? That child is not going to see that money at all.
Hell no.
That child is not going to see that
Man.
money. And what we
Hey,
dealing with,
Rob,
go ahead.
check this out, man. Shout out to Shaq. Shout out to Chris Brown. A few other celebs. They were smart enough to get their child support transferred to Houston. You know that Texas has a cap on child support.
Yeah.
It don't matter if you making $80 million a year. It's a cap. $2,500 is the max a girl can get because Texas understands that $2,500 is enough to support a child because that's all you should be supporting. 20,000, California, man, they out of line, man. Now it's simple as that they all the way out of line, man. But go ahead, Keenan. I see you, baby.
Man, listen, I want to say this, and it touches my spirit because I give a fuck about the legacy of men and women, right? I feel like we shouldn't be doing each other like that, point blank, period. No matter what the situation or the circumstance is, when you love a person, there should always be a certain level of respect that comes along with that love. But we know that right now we are living in a society where you go into a courtroom, a black man has a 95% conviction rate of being guilty. And we ain't just talking criminal court. We talking family law court to where he's destined to lose. And guess what? It takes like hell and half 3 acres in order to get custody of a child, even when that child is in an unfit situation.
Even though he's a multi-millionaire.
Yes, this is ridiculous. If you need that much money, then you need to fork over the child to the damn father.
Exhibit 8. I'm not gonna throw no names out here, but y'all know the name. Got a call. Oh, the light's about to be turned off. With the woo. So okay. Bring the child over here. We got lights. Man, if you can't support and hold that child down, let that child go. With the fit parent that can make some shit happen. That can afford the money. That can give around-the-clock assistance. That's and making money is gonna get that child a superior lifestyle. But it was never no good intent when you had that man's child anyway. You laid down and had that man's child because your intentions from the beginning was, well, I'm about to break the bank. The first ultrasound you seen, you didn't see a little peanut in your stomach. You know what you saw? What you saw, Rob?
Dollar signs.
Absolutely. Drop one of Flex boom, man. Yeah.
And this is how you know that these children are not really going to be cared for, because the first thing you go in is after a dollar amount as opposed to the connection of what a family is supposed to have. Even if you go in your separate ways, a dollar amount is more important than the destiny of the child. I'm going to say that one more time.
Yeah.
The dollar amount is way more important than the destiny of a child.
That's tough. Well, check this out. to backtrack, right? Tyreek Hill has 3 girls pregnant at the same time right now, as we speak.
Mm-hmm.
They all understand the mission, though. What you say, Ken? I see you, man.
Can't say, in the words of Big Boy, because he paying 20,000 a day. That bitch is eating good. Absolutely, man. For real.
Nah, for real.
You know,
Man, hey, dog, that just go to show you we need more men in office, man. Somebody got to grab this shit by the horns, by the neck even, by the nose, whatever they got to grab it by. Order need to be restored, man, because just look at women's way of thinking, right? Let's say right now, if I thought enough about my old lady, she at work, and I said, man, you know what? I know she might be hungry. Man, let me send her $20 for lunch, right? Now, Rob, we get a $20 cash up from our women or whatever. Man, that's cool. Man, I'm finna go to Chipotle. Man, be real with you, $10. You feel
hey,
me?
man, straight
Hey,
up.
man, look, I'm finna go over here. I can go make that work at Chipotle. I can go to Jersey Mike's. There's spots that I like going to anyway, because on an average day, my lunch, I'm not going to go spend $40, $50 for lunch. That's crazy, right? I can even go to Papa Do's and go get me a cup of gumbo and a side salad with that same $10, right?
Absolutely.
But you had this thing floating around RG, and they were saying how much should a man send for lunch? You know what that number was?
How much was it?
$100.
Oh, come on, man.
That he should bang her cash app and say, "Hey, here you go for lunch." Who I'm paying lunch for?
Most likely her and her friends, so that they can brag and say that you was a stool pigeon for actually doing it.
Hey man, the moral of the story is women have these unrealistic expectations, and we gotta bring them back down to reality, dog. Because for somebody to send you $20 for lunch, and your ad probably gonna make between $1 an hour. The man sent you that in seconds. It take you an hour to make that. How you not gonna appreciate that? But that's what society has put everything. Oh, man, let me say this. And you know us, our age bracket, first date. Hold on, gotta sneeze. Hold on.
Listen, man.
What up? Woo. That mean the women they feathers ruffled right now. But first date, you used to be able to take a woman to Applebee's, Chili's, Olive Garden. Hey man, let's go in here, let's go eat real quick. Whatever. Right? Get to know each other. Let's talk, man. We could bust down the 2 for 20. Let's get to know each other, right? Versus now, on the first date, they want you to take them to Mastro's. Now, mind you, that's a celebratory restaurant. That's where you're going to celebrate anniversaries, shit like that. But only black people has made this the standard, because even white women down to go on a first date at Starbucks. Or let's go to the library. I like books. Or let's go to a bookstore. They're not trying to break your pockets right out the gate. Hey, let me get to know you first. Let me see if I fuck with you. Let me see what. Because guess what? If I take you to Mastro's on the first date, how can I top that on the second date? Where I gotta take you now? Vic and Anthony's. Where I gotta take you? Like, it's can we ever go eat somewhere regular now? Because now I can't take you to Bombshells. I didn't set the ball with Mastro's or shit like that. They not getting it, man. It's way out of whack, and somebody needs to hit that reset button, man.
And we are the men to do so when we're talking about certain things like this, because now these things have become what you call bucket list dating. And the reason why is because, like I say, I do the due diligence of doing the numbers. If I can't get inside your house and see what your pantry, see what your refrigerator looks like, and see what's on the inside, and you're
Or
talking
they
about,
medicine cabinet.
yeah, are they medicine cabinets, bro? I don't even want to talk to you. And the reason being is because now the bucket list dating is you want to go places that you know damn well my dollar can afford and you can't. Because here's my thing: if you want to be on the receiving end of something like that, guess what? I'm expecting that same thing. And guess what? I would rather go ahead and bucket list date you, go to State 48 to get the experience. Because half of the time when you introduce them to these restaurants, they can't pronounce the names, much less they don't even know what's on the drink menu. And they're always
Right.
ordering something that they don't understand and aren't going to even eat for the most part.
Yeah, they order filet mignon. They don't know how to pronounce filet mignon. Then they think a filet is fish
Come on,
because they used to
man.
filet of fish and mignon. So at the end of the day, that's what's fucked up because, hey man, look, I'm at Red Robin, man. Come pull up. Let's eat a burger, grab a drink. $40 we in and out. Let's get to know each other.
No. We
You
going.
know what it is, Rob? They want you taking the State 48 because they want to take a picture of the napkin that says State 48. They want a picture from the sign that says State 48. Whatever they gonna eat, they want a tag State 48. Yes, you're not getting tagged. The nigga that's covering the beef.
Absolutely.
Let him cook. Let him cook
Then
now.
you right. So
Let him
so
cook.
fuck it up.
I said, let him cook.
Because guess what? You got niggas that's literally going in girls' DMs that they never met before. And them niggas are saying, baby, let me fly you out. Sorry, niggas fucking game for you. Hey, man, I seen a girl post the other week. She made fun of this. But the nigga told her, baby, I'll pay you 15 just to have your number.
What?
She got her number so he can Apple Pay the money. 15 she screenshot it, and she went and go spend that on a nigga that she like in real life. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
That's how they need niggas to come because these niggas are seeing more money than ever. You know, we used to hustle, nickel and dime. You know what I'm saying? Nigga get a 50 pack, nigga hook. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna grind from the bottom to the top, right? But these niggas, they gonna hit ATM, they jugging, they dropping checks in the bank, they hitting $1,000 at a time. They don't respect money, so they fucking off on these hoes. But nobody's building. Nobody been real life longevity, no nothing.
And see, that's where that Jezebel spirit kicks in. And when I talk about that Jezebel spirit, it creates a chaotic environment of not being able to discipline yourself mentally, emotionally, financially, in all of those places in order to put yourself at an advantage. That Jezebel spirit puts you at a disadvantage. And notice how those demons get along with people. You may have two people that are on the same wavelength, but they're on the road to destruction together. And they won't even realize it until it's too late, until they damn near right into the wall. And that's where we are in our society when it comes to financial obligations, financial responsibilities. When people hear the word accountability, responsibility, they run. And that's why these relationships are failing, because you don't have two like-minded individuals willing to sit their ass down, be still, and to rid themselves of that Jezebel spirit. And I'm gonna tell you about another thing about, and it blew my mind. And this is when you have this, man. And I'm gonna bring up Keenan when he's talking about lame tricks. Absolutely, a lot of these niggas is a bunch of suckers. But I want to bring up another word of the day. It's called desperate denial. And when you confront these type of people, when a person is in an all cost denial of the truth, and they will purposely have cognitive dissonance, and they will double down to believe the fantasy over the reality of or truth of something, of a situation, they will double down on that, bro. So when you actually tell somebody about their finances, or you tell them about their behavior, or you tell them about something, and you coming from a respectable place, they'll get mad at you and they'll double down. They'll bring damnation, chaos, cry, and other people that have that same Jezebel spirit to overshadow the spirituality that you have as a man when you bring to the table. And here's a kicker. Here's a kicker. I can be around a woman's family and I can tell who fools with her within a matter of 30 seconds when it took her 15, 20, 30, 35, and 40 years to figure out her parents, her siblings, or her offspring don't even fuck with her like that. Oh yeah, I can see when the friends don't fool with them. I could be around them, see how they mannerisms, see how they act. Man, I could tell you right then and there, you've been friends with these women 5 and 10 years. They don't even fuck with you like that. And that's shameful, bro. Keenan says, weak men with money letting women control them through sex. Absolutely. Man, there's a pussy everywhere. You know what I'm saying? There's a hole everywhere all over the country. You can get pussy just as fast as you can get a motherfucking gun in this society. And let's just be honest, Tim. Let's be honest, Keenan. Half of these women don't go to these restaurants. They're used to one thing: fries and nuggets. And that's just me. And that's just me putting it out there like that, because that's exactly where we are in our society. Soda and nuggets. That's where they belong. Soda and nuggets, cool.
Yeah. Rob, you kind of chopping up.
Can you hear me now?
Every time we get talking that red shit.
You know why? See, because we're actually talking and bringing something, a different element to the game.
You know how it go, man.
Now, I want to say one last thing. Deshaun Watson is being sued for $1 million. The Cleveland Browns quarterback is being accused of being butt-ass naked in a room of a woman he was dating and demanding. Man, what you think of that situation?
Deshaun Watson, the creep, man.
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
I don't know, bro. I mean, it just seems weird, bro, that this keeps happening. You know what I'm saying? He demanded. They didn't say he asked for a massage. He demanded a massage. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point, man.
Yeah.
I think he might have a problem, but it's alleged. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
We don't know.
The Washington, Deshaun need to keep hands away from him at all times, man. Anytime with some hands, he take it too far, man. He don't know how to just shield, man.
My thing was this though. How did he end up? Did she not see him go up the stairs? Like, I mean, did he say he was going to the restroom and then boom, he just was like, all right, cool. I know she want me, so I'm gonna go ahead and go upstairs and get straight to the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, let me go and set the scene, you know.
Look, she went upstairs and was like, Deshaun, where you at? Went in the room.
That boy was tooted up in the house. Say, come on.
What did he say? One more time.
I'm ready for my close up.
Man, I don't
know.
Man, I don't know, bro. These boys keep putting themselves in financial disadvantages, man. Let me tell you something. I got one word for you brothers out here, man. When you on a climb, man, and if you got a second guess, I got one word for you, my brothers. Prenup. man, that's all I got to say about that, man. And I think that was an unfortunate situation for him to be in. But why do they keep allowing themselves to be in situations like this? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Why do men? I'm talking about black men who are of power, of stature, and have financial stability keep putting themselves in a disadvantage with these black men. I just don't get it.
Hey, Rob,
Yo,
which,
go ahead.
which line to bang? I'm gonna get on the phone till I
Say it
get what
again.
I'm going.
Go ahead, man.
Which line to call?
46 the 469. You can call it now.
Which one to call? The main?
Yeah, you can call no 469,
All
the
right,
regular my regular number, and you'll be on. I want to say this, man. If y'all want to get in the chat, man, look, the line is up there, man. Get in there. You know what I'm saying? By all means, man, we sharing this platform. If y'all want to speak on something tonight, by all means, man, we are here. We're available. You do not have to show your face. You can come on here and you can speak on the topics that we talking about, man. Listen, if you have a rebuttal, hate, debate, or whatever, the line is in the chat. We here. You see it available. It's right at the bottom. Well, he said all these hoes in Houston and he do that. Yeah, I know. He said black wouldn't hold him like that. That's them bunnies. Yeah, that's a truth. That's a true statement. Yes, it's a true statement. Black women. I think at this point of where we are, man, I think black brothers and sisters, I'm talking to the sisters too. When you have money and you have stature, you cannot put yourself in these type of situations. Just like your girl over there handling the Trump case, man, sleeping with another woman's husband. Look at what you did. You destroyed your career, man. We cannot let sex rule us. If we have things of nature and we have things of value, man, we gotta keep ourselves away from this stuff, man. We got to do it. We have to do it, man. We have to do it. And look, I'm finna get ready to bring him on the line, and we about to have a little bit more of a discussion in detail so you can understand what we're talking about, because we really want you to understand the sincerity and the consciousness of it all. We gotta have this. We gotta have it. Let's see. Let's bring him on. Let's bring him on. Let's see. Let's bring him on. I got him right here. We're gonna bring him on up. We're gonna bring him on up without question. And this is what we do. Yes, you back. We on the line now. About the Deshaun Watts. Why do black men keep putting themselves in a disadvantage like that?
Man, let me tell you something. You got millions of dollars, fully guaranteed. But on the downside, you know this man is sicko. So it's like taking R. Kelly and putting him over a children's world. You know, so much jail time. Like if you went on the settle where all these people, you know what I'm saying, whatever, it's like, come on, dog. I guess he felt like, that shit that blew over. You know, he saw us one time. Like, it's like, come on, bro. Like, get you one designated secret sauce that understand what you want, that understand you a creep, somebody need to pull your coattail and say, hey, bro, chill. Like, trip.
I'm gonna say this too. That's the dangers of having that Jezebel spirit. It doesn't just activate in women; it activates in men too. Because oh yeah, and see, when you have like-minded people, if it's a spirit in you, you're gonna say something. You're gonna, hey man, that ain't cool. That ain't what's up. Hey man, I don't want no parts of that. Because when you don't say anything, then you're gonna be. It's just like you was there. When you ignored it, a lot of people try to say, well, if I don't say anything, hell, fuck nah, bro. You're supposed to be a stand-up guy. You're supposed to stand up. Niggas don't sit on floors. You're supposed to say something.
Another partner somewhere at a house party, and a lady come running downstairs crying, like, oh, you trying to give it a massage? But we're gonna go upstairs and be like, hey, bro, what you got going on? Like, man, you out? Chill out. You see what I'm saying? How many of them have that?
A movie that scared me like that was Players Club. Believe it or not. Man, Players Club scared the shit out of me as a child when I seen him talking about she came in there and said, I came over here to dance for y'all and that's it. Man, that movie Players Club scared the shit out of me, knowing that Ice Cube done a masterful job with that movie, but that shit scared me for life, man.
It's crazy. People make jokes about the song. The song outdated the whole time, but it holds true. Friends.
Many of us have them. Let's be friends.
Nah, bro, that ain't no good idea. Well, how many times I done told you situations jams on me, and you be like, well, nah, I tell you, you got to kind of see it this way. Or vice versa, I tell you, hey, nah, bro, come on, bro. Like, we're gonna keep each other accountable. Like, nah, bro, you know, that ain't the rules we see. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man, come on, man. I ain't pull back on that. Like, we ain't gonna do it like this. I get where you coming from, but nah, like, we still got a moral code and ethics that we abide. Don't have because see, they see, oh, he got talent. He the one gonna get us out the hood. So now we ain't telling him nothing wrong. Man, whatever the son Washington got going on, this ain't nothing new, dog.
Yeah.
This is something that everybody knows and everybody is like, hush, whatever the case may be. Just like with the R. Kelly situation, like, you go back and find out when you really like dig into the documentary, you like, oh, no, this been going on. Y'all been saying this man was a freak. The man talking about how he got to drink from where his mama lipstick was. He been had sex with his sister. Like, y'all been through. Nah, man, something got to be done about this. Jeffrey Dahmer, his dad, he started early signs or whatever the case may be, but then people turn blind eyes. Nah, we're not turning blind eyes, man. Rob, I see you doing something completely out of line. It's like, hey, bro, come on, look, hey, talk to me. Hey, you said the therapist, hey, you need me to come with you?
Man.
Fight demons, what's up, bro?
And that's right there is what separates acquaintances from friendships.
Yeah, and colleagues.
And colleagues.
It's levels, it's tiers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's tiers that separates these things. You know what I'm saying? Every man need a band of brothers, man. Now that's what it is. See, women like to isolate men and keep them on the island out for themselves, but men really do need their brothers. Like, that's who hold each other up. Just like they, hey, look, man, baby, look, go with your homegirls, go drink wine. Like, y'all go chill, y'all go gossip, drink y'all wine. Like, hey, blow out the steam. It's cool. Like, I understand. outside resources to do. Iron sharpen iron, man. If I bro, they we get on that phone, we check the temperatures. Hey man, you good? Hey, what's up? What's going on? Man, this happened last night. Man, we're gonna talk through it. Whether we gotta laugh about it or we all, confused about it. Whatever the case may be, man, look, that's necessary, man. That's good for your mind.
You gotta have it. You gotta have it.
Every successful conglomerate comes with a group of people. Like it's not just so about just being a sole owner. Just like Jay-Z say, well, you rather own 100% of $100 or you rather own 1% of $1 trillion. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the collective in the group is just what it is. See, the NBA, the Players Association even understand it. Like, hey, look, it's collective bargaining agreement. We're gonna come together and exercise these laws and figure out, hey, look, this is what we need to do going forward. Like, that matters, man. Sometimes you need to be around like-minded individuals just to understand that you're not even tripping.
And speaking of devil, when you said about the collective bargain agreement, it made me think about something that Colin Cowherd said. And one of the things that he said is that while the players were so busy negotiating the money part aspect of it, they forgot about the power. So what you did was when they gave you a chance to get the power, you said, no, you would rather take the money. So there's a give and take in that type of situation. And I learned from that mistake, even from the football perspective, yeah, it's good to get the money, but you also left on the table power in which you could have changed things, not only for yourself, but the future of other players among that. And that's where I understood that about how we have our brotherhood of understanding the wins, the losses, the gains, the you know what I'm saying, everything that comes with that. Because at the end of the day, we all know that we're not perfect, but we expect a standard and expectation to be upheld if we're going to be in this circle together. And that's the power of friendship.
Right. And that's like anything that's ran. See, like Chick-fil-A, you can never be a sole owner. It's all your own Chick-fil-A, but they will let you become a partner as long as you want to stay with the standard and the code. The minute you're not, we don't care how much money you invest. Hey, bro, you get kicked out the circle.
Absolutely.
That's it. Hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's not working out. They have a certain standard and code. And it's something you used to always say, Rob, we gotta get on code. People are not understanding it. That's not just cliche. It's real. Motherfuckers need to get on code. It needs to be a code in place that separates us from the folly and the bullshit. I don't know, we don't move like this. See, regardless of what they say, and I'm not even getting into religion. We talk politics, but just saying, like, Muslim or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Some of the guys, like, they move a certain way. Whether we agree with it or all, no, they ain't how it's supposed to be. They move a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Rain, sleet, or snow, no matter how hot it is. Hey, man, they on that corner passing our newspaper because they feeling like they spread the news, right? Even Jehovah's Witnesses, they go door to door. Like, it's a certain uniform that goes along with these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Military. Hey, look. When I put this quarter on your bed, it shouldn't feel like it's rules and regulations in everything in life. The only people on this earth that don't like to follow rules or is one group, dog. One group. And it's like, even in the beginning, God gave us orders, gave us rules and regulations, commandments. Hey, look, this is what you're gonna stand by. These the principles. This your rule book, man. You do this, hey man, life gonna fly right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see officers, man, like, they gon' the clean cut, shave face, all that. Whether we agree with what they own, we can say, oh man, brutality, they still follow with the code, bro. they're not going to deter away from that. You see what I'm saying? They care about impressing their superiors.
I say, and what's so funny you say about that is that there should be a higher standard and expectation of black excellence. See, what
Right, hold on, but look, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Who's our hierarchy? Like when black people think of hierarchy, they think of three people: Oprah, Jay-Z, and I mean Diddy got so much blood on his name. But like in actuality, who is our hierarchy? Right? One of the ones that we should look to, he got so much blood on his name, not because of the actions that he's done, but just because of the religion that he chooses, and that's the Honorable Farrakhan. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like he automatically has his name on his name just because he's Islam. But if he was a Christian preacher, maybe not so, because that's who they give us. So if you got Farrakhan, they oh well here, take Al Sharpton. And it's like, no, because he's not standing on the same principle. It's this guy. And even if you look, Farrakhan has this guy's ability. Like, man, it's an order.
Structure.
Hey, we gonna all look this way. We gonna all dress this way. We all gonna speak this way.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Rob, man, organized, bro. Man, I don't give a I just need to say this, dog. I don't give a damn. You can take a group of black men that you know, everybody got their own thing, come in dressed, and they all can be clean, swagged out. One they got on Gucci, one they got on Louis, whatever. I'm gonna tell you this, dog. It could be a group of 50 niggas with just black tees and black jeans, but they all dressed the same. They're gonna command a different type of energy and attention than the niggas they got on 50 different shit. And seeing groups, you feel me? Like it's one thing to be out in the wild and you see a line. So well, man, this gonna strike fear. Man, I just saw a line. Yeah, but you gonna also know I might cannot score not think this line. Let me go this way. But boy, I run into a packing line.
Hold on. It says I always go back. He says Keenan says I always go back to the 40s and 50s and 60s for our excellence in hierarchy. Absolutely. That's man, Keenan, he on the way to three-way, man. Listen to me. That's why and let me tell you something. Discipline and structure keeps you from destruction. A lot of the unnecessary shit that our culture goes through, our young mothers, our young fathers, if we keep ourselves in a structured and disciplined manner, a lot of shit that we would avoid. Man, we could. What's up? What's happening, man? Listen to me. Yeah.
Even though we was going through what we was going through, like that, to me, that's when we was really at our peak as a people. After that, it was just downhill. After that, like you say, you can only look at three people, and the people that people look to nowadays, with the exception of Louis Farrakhan, you know, they really not to be looked at as a power. They really just celebrities. They really just celebrities, you know, that they've been given, you know, like quote unquote token Negroes. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't really standing on nothing.
And
but the powers that be, they feel like that's all we care about. Though, as long as somebody got some money, then to us that's our hierarchy, not they got the career.
And
that's the truth, though. That's the first thing somebody will say, like, man, that nigga ain't got something what he talking about. He ain't got money.
Yeah, he ain't got more money. That's what controls us. Money controls us.
And we got to understand this, that power is always hidden. It's never on the forefront. The moment that it becomes to the front, People try to extract that power, and that power becomes weak. That's why you say the powers that be are the ones that are hidden behind the scenes. They're never on the forefront. I'm glad you said that, Keenan.
Yeah, because that's really what it is. Yeah, the powers that be, they don't want to be seen. But everybody know they exist, though.
Absolutely.
Like they looking at Jay-Z, even with the whole Lamar situation, right? Like he really got the time to take the Super Bowl. Now, these people that sit around and say, man, Kendrick, he's gonna grab that political shit. Let's get him up there. Let's get the black people around. Kendrick gonna get up there. Oh, my life, I have to fight. He gonna drop out of song. We gonna be all right. Oh man, look, he gonna be up there just like a Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it's going down. At this point, they don't even care about the person us no more. They pretty much know like yeah, they.
But nah, and the proof's in the pudding because, bro, when you really think about it, we didn't been duped, we didn't been hoodwinked, because it's like we should be looking at entertainers as a political figure anyway.
Facts. Facts.
They really feel like he finna make something.
Beyonce did something. Okay, look at Taylor Swift today. Oh, I'm a fish.
Who is she? She a singer. Like, she ain't no prime minister or something.
Malcolm.
But look at it though. Check this out, bro. I'm gonna let you speak, bro. But we've been grown.
It's crazy, though.
We've been grooming this all our lives. We've been told. I remember even asking my mom one time. I was a teacher. Democrats and Republicans. Her response was, "Oh, Republicans for white people and Democrats for black people, right?" Because that's just what she thought. You know what I'm saying? That's what she thought about the country. That's what she grew up believing.
My mom still believes it.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, okay, well, why is a white person representing Democrats and Republicans for black people? Like, why are white people fighting for it? Right? It's not. Republicans are quote unquote for the rich people. Why the hell are these rich people endorsing Democrats?
Come on, man.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
We can't have a real democracy, but in actuality, we really don't even have a democracy.
It's a theory. You heard me say this today. It's a theory, man. Yeah.
We damn near got a monarchy.
Man, come on, man.
We had Oprah Winfrey, who's a known billionaire, was endorsing Obama. You know what I'm saying? We had, it's like, come on, dog. Like, something I had. Look, y'all.
Hey, man, look. Let me say something. It's so cold. It's so cold. I have bad money, dog. It's so cold. If you look at all the people that's saying, we gotta do this, we gotta get Kamala in office, and they going to the Democratic National Convention. If you look at who they vote for, they probably vote for Trump. Nah, for real. She probably getting that pole and like, man,
hey, check this out. She got the main phone to the Electoral College.
Man, what we got to understand is Malcolm X talked about this a long time ago about all of these rappers and singers and movie stars being the political voice for us. They're not. And here's the thing and how you know it's not real. because you never heard Oprah say, go grab your law and legislation books, go do the research. You never hear these people talk about that. You never hear blacks talk specifically to blacks when they're in a position of money and power. You will never hear Michael Jordan say, go open up a book and go into law school. Go over there. This is where we need to be. You know why? Because their white counterparts will strip them of their financial advantages.
Just like the son. You think these people just find out I did it with a creek?
Oh no. No, sir.
Man, they didn't know I did it with a creek since the early times. But
They know.
BET Awards, and he donated the fees to HBCU. And he did a whole 15-minute speech. Well, it's like, hey man, it's time for us. Gonna see what he forgot about is who 50 people. We got the tape. Oh, okay. What else he said?
Yep.
Oh, okay. He's like, he feel like he's around. He in his 50s now. Okay, like, we can't.
Now he want to put his Martin Luther King jacket.
No, it's okay. And then I remember, Farrakhan did his last speech from Farrakhan. I'm not doing no more speeches on Revolt TV. Everybody, man, then he said, hey, we're going to add a Revolt TV. Oh, then you fucked up. Oh, you really? Oh, okay, baby. Go ahead, release the house.
And that's exactly what became the do.
You know what I'm saying? And why they let him make it, because they were using him to keep other artists calm down, but all that stuff for him too. And niggas think Kanye crazy. He let it all be known, because guess what? If something happens to him, now this nigga not crazy. But as long as I can keep on talking, y'all gonna keep on living like, oh, crazy. That nigga tripping. They ain't doing nothing to him. Okay.
Man.
Just think that everybody that's under the bridge talking to themselves just because the sake of talking to themselves. It's like, oh no, they just been on some drugs. Think they ain't been experiencing it all or something.
And I want to tell, I want to.
MK Ultra.
That's facts. I want to tell everybody that's actually getting into politics. I want to say this: everybody that's getting in politics and actually trying to figure out things about this election, don't just stop there. Start doing the due diligence of going to your city hall and city council meetings. Go to these places, ask these questions that you can actually get help. You can get an understanding, and most of all, a certain level of respect from your community. Your community leaders are there. If you show up and you show out and you start showing a certain level of concern, they'll have to start looking at that. They'll have to start respecting you as a person. Because, like I always say, in order to be taken serious, you got to first be serious about yourself. And if you're serious about yourself, you're going to be serious about your community. You're going to be serious about your community. You damn sure going to be serious about the political people that hold those positions that could actually make changes within your community. That's it, man.
Hey, I'm gonna say this. Yancey used to say it all the time. Politics ain't nothing but a pile of trees. Say, man, them people up there in the pulpit, they pull up into the
When you really think about it, I talk about this all the time. If you said something about pulpit, bro, the black church in the civil rights movement, and really through Reconstruction after slavery, that was the damn near the backbone of America in terms of progressiveness.
Absolutely.
Black church, dog. And after the civil rights movement, what was the black church? Till this day, where's the black church? When you go to church, what they talk about? Renaissance, prosperity. I need a bigger church. You need a bigger church.
These are entities entities that have taken in millions of dollars, and we're still at 0.5% of the nation's wealth.
Every preacher turned into Peter Papa.
Oh man. There it is.
And check this out. The church is a tax write-off. 503C.
503C, baby. It's supposed to be a separation of church and state.
Why was it always like that?
Hold on. That's why most of the time you won't catch the small church. But with the 503C, I believe it's 1-2, right? 503C, 1-2.
Mm-hmm.
But with that, they give those particular churches a curriculum on what they can preach and can't preach.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know that. But
All the time, look, they gonna tell you what your Sunday school lesson plan is. All that. Check it out. You go to all the churches the same day, they probably talk about the same thing. They give them a curriculum, and I'm gonna tell you, they can't preach against homosexuality. They can't preach against it's a lot of things they just can't touch on. See, you know, you can go to that small church and you can raise your hand during service and say, "Hey, Pastor, what about woo-woo?" It's all yeah. So you should have turned with this woo-woo. That ain't going on in the big churches, dog. So
I never
put your hand on the security finna come right there and say, "Yeah, come on, brother. Come on.
Let me talk to you.
Let me go and get your body.
You like, man, I'm just trying to ask you, hey, man, come on. You know, the pastor up top gonna say,
What are you gonna say?
jumpers up high. Yes, so the pastor had to cast some about it.
Man, guess what? We had the spirit of truth has left the building, man.
Rallies and all that shit. Man, some of them ain't passing the mics around. That real Americans, and like, man, if we were there, man, they get the book about it, man. Like, they pass the mic around. Like, Robert Higgins, man, here's your one shot. Ask Kamala Harris, you know, what you want to ask? What you ask, bro?
Why you lying to the American people?
Take the microphone. Hey, edit that part of the video out. Hey,
Man, we finna do you something. We asked them.
Trump asked her, he said, "Hey, man, you so pro-abortion. Is this going to go into the 7 month, 8 month, 9 month, or when the baby here, then she gets to decide what she want to do with it once it's here?" He said, what's the answer? You know what she means? Well, look the other way.
There it is, man.
Listen
And
here.
you know what's crazy? They make him sound like he's bad for want to know that. Oh, it's a woman's right. Man, 7 months, dog. That's a fool, baby, dog.
Come on, man. And
Why we playing like that's not a fool, baby? Right now, you have to put it in.
Heartbeat and everything.
Hey, man, I didn't even know. Trump said some states they got it, man. The lady can push the baby out and then ask her, "Hey, man, what you want to do?"
come on, man. Come on. And see, and that's all psychological damaging. All psychologically damaging, bro, to where a baby, like I say, motherhood is not taken seriously, much less marriage is taken seriously. These people are having psychological and mental issues. If you would consider having a child and still getting rid of it, you have some goddamn psychological issues.
Man, but look, you said they say Taylor Swift endorsing Kamala. So everybody looking at it like, yeah, like
Who gives a fuck? What do you do? Who gives a fuck?
You know what's funny? She
Hey, check this out. If The Rock run for president and Kevin Hart run for vice, they might win.
Man, look here. My new name is Roberto Cavalles. Hey, go. Hey, bro, this is where we at this point, bro. If we looking for celebrities to lead us to what hell and damnation, man, let me go ahead and change my identity real fast.
Hey man, look, they don't give a damn who the president is. Them people living peaceful lives. They eat fruit. They in the sun. They bottle water.
And they at peace, man.
They not worried about being rich. Oh, man. They gonna wake up in the morning, crack some coconuts, eat some mangoes.
Smoke one and be happy.
Shout out to the people living off the land, man. Real tight. Off the grid, man. Look, man.
Look, hey, nah, but look, it was crazy. You mentioned that talking about the islands, bro. Haiti still don't have no government. And when the last time y'all heard about this? When the last time y'all heard about it?
Well, I know, I ain't gonna lie. Trump said the Haiti last night.
Yeah.
He went at them. I thought he was talking about the Mexicans with the dollars, but he was actually talking about Haiti. So I'm still a white man.
It doesn't change anything, bro. You already know where that goes. So
You know, he did say one thing. Where's Joe Biden?
man, where?
Joe Biden, he knows something. He didn't pull that out of his ass. I promise.
And guess what? Joe Biden put out a Joe Biden wore a MAGA hat today.
Man, Joe the same guy that said Obama is a clean, well-spoken person for a black person. That was don't put up shit online. That was exactly what he asked about Obama. He's clean, he's well-spoken.
And let me tell you something though. Let me tell you something that the Democrats know better than anybody. We know it too. Black people know it too. They know can't ever underestimate the power and support black women have. That way I'm saying, they know that, bro. They know that. That's a fact. They're the most educated demographic in the country. You know what I'm saying? They damn near the highest paid demographic in the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna move something, bro. They know that. They know that. And they know Kamala, was she an AKA or something?
Yeah.
Man, come on, bro.
But let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something about this, dog. It's happening right now with the syndrome, right? It's the old and the young. Black versus white. Man versus woman, the whole night, right? It's still tripping out. So right now, literally right now, like, but they force black women to be like, because black women want to be so combative with us. They want to prove a point. That's why they so educated and don't educate. Right. But it's like, man, what man has ever made me say, man, you know what?
I want my woman to have a PhD and a 6-figure
or a man
to drive a 600 Benz.
Or a man to say, look, I got 6 figures in my account, I make 6 figures a year. I got my dream car, my dream house. I don't need a woman for shit. What man ever said?
You never heard one say that.
Yeah, a gay nigga said.
You know what I'm saying? Even looking at Kamala last night, it's like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm the voice of you outside. I'm not gonna be the first man of the United States. And they got nothing to do with no pride and nothing like that, but you're not gonna put me in no
Look, babe, listen. We got to do a we got to do a part 2 to this, man. I'm thinking we should come back. I think we should come back probably within the day, man. We got to do a part 2 to this, and we gotta rock out to this, man. For real. Yeah, man.
Come out there with your nice suit on and wave and smile. Look pretty.
Man, we definitely gonna go on the hunt, man. Listen to me, man. Listen, man, I enjoyed y'all, man. Keenan always on the tap in, man. Got Timbo on the tap in, man. Rocking and rolling as usual, man. Listen, we gotta do this again, and we gonna rock out, man. And I just want to appreciate everybody, man. Don't be scared to chime in, even after this show, man. Drop a comment, let us know what y'all think, man. We definitely coming with y'all. Definitely, we gonna be probably tapping in Friday, Thursday, tomorrow. You'll catch me at Yummy's. I'll be at the grand opening of that, man. You already know what time it is. We're moving around the city, bro.
That's a bit, man. Y'all go up behind the job, bro.
All right, man. One. Yes, sir, man. We on the check-in, man. This is what we do on a constant basis, man. I wanted to appreciate y'all for joining me tonight, man. We gave you dang near 2 hours, man. 2 hours strong and long, man. We got so much. Listen, if y'all need promotion, hit me. I'm doing it for the 5. You know what I'm saying? Get it in while you can now, because I'm going to be doing promotions around the city. As you've seen, I did the kebab shop today. We're doing Yummy Seafood tomorrow, and I got 2 other places within 2 weeks. You'll catch me in Dallas. I'm doing some promotion out there. We're moving around in Texas, and we're going to take it to New York. We got to go there in a few months, in about a month or so. Then we got Miami. We got to hit that spot too, man. We doing a Yap About It takeover, man. Shout out to everybody that joined me tonight, man. I want to leave y'all with this, and this is real talk before I go. I love y'all. I respect y'all. I respect y'all opinions. One thing that we don't do over here, we not biased. We both share. We do satire around here because we want people to enjoy the show. We want y'all to lock in and engage because we care about y'all. A lot of times you can formulate your opinion, drop a comment. We don't care. We love. It's all love around here. The black man needs the black woman. The black woman needs the black man over here. There's no bias. There's no gender war going on over here because we want everybody to come in and be able to formulate their opinion. Your voice can be heard. Your voice will be heard. Drop it in the comment. Drop it on my Instagram. You already know where to hit me on the Instagram. And like I say, in behind the scenes on Facebook or whatever that you see, I'm accessible to. Man, tap in with us, man. We are serious about what we're doing, man. And I appreciate y'all for joining me tonight. So without further ado, man, I just want to say I love y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. And until the next time, we definitely going to yap about it. And I'm thinking about a song to take us out tonight, man. But I think I want to take us out on a positive note, something smooth. As you know, one of my favorite artists, Lou Alcindor, man, he got a song, man, it's called Still Us. Man, put this in your playlist and let it rotate, man, and let it do what it do, especially when you with your lady, man. I holla. One.
In a world that's social media driven, it seems that love is taken for granted.
No.
I'm just glad that we've been able to survive and weather the storm. And there's nobody I'd rather be on this journey with. Us. We. Still.
Still the one I'm fucking. You still the one I'm loving. You still the one about you a hater could tell me nothing. Still the one I need. Woman of my dreams. Still the one I'm bringing the minute that I succeed. Cause for me, I know you ride. Your every need I'll provide. Forever shit on my mind. Forever our souls are tied. I really just think it's time. We sit and we pick a time for shit that's been on our mind. Forever you'll be my spine, right? At first shit had got rocky with the outside chatter. We blocked it out and kept it moving. That shit don't even matter. You threw that pussy, I knocked it out. Now I'm the only batter. And I'm so glad it happened. For real. Rubbing you, touching you, giving you life. Thug in the house, you can sleep through the night. Family good, all the kids are alright. Arguments happen, I'm making it right. Buy you a present, put you on a flight. Didn't get married, but call you the wife. Smiling and happy, you loving your life. Them hoes, they hating, it's all out of spite. You the one that took me from my old ways. I'm just trying to be with you the old age. You my lover friend and my homemade, my only, yeah, still.
Hey, I'm on my way to the house. Be ready and have your bags packed. We're getting ready to get out of here.
Ceremony, holy matrimony, how they want it, shit real, nothing phony, how we own it, not condoning or tolerate nothing when it come to my baby, still my lady, life is crazy, you're amazing, glad we made it, and God gave me somewhere to share something that's finally real, and you know I'm gonna hold you down from right now to until, permanent contract, it's no way I'm letting you out of the deal, and everything I said from day one live inside of me still. You the one that took me from my old ways. I'm just trying to be with you the old age. You my lover friend and my homemade, my only, yeah, still.